So today's video is about a certain style of guitar which I seem to have become obsessed with recently. And you know what happens when you become obsessed with a guitar. Let's watch the video. Pretty rocking. Now that tune may be familiar. So the guitar is, I'll check my phone, my FBI tracking device. It is an Edwards, made in Japan by ESP, Edwards E-ML-90LT. This Edwards E-ML-90LT in my hand here. Very handsome guitar. Strap on. Because I was using it at band practice the other day there. It is a very nice guitar from 2005. Now there are a few differences between this and the Gibson version. The main one being this is a really nice guitar, but it has a set neck, whereas the Gibson ones do not. They have a bolt-on neck. I'm not saying that makes any difference, I'm just simply pointing out this does have a set neck like a Les Paul. Now the stock pickups in Edwards guitars are Seymour Duncans. So a nice guitar. Let's have a look at the specs. Now again, I'm reading this off my phone, but I did do some filming when I had the scratch plate and stuff off, so I will try and put some of the film in while I'm talking away here in Scottish. So the body is made of alder, the neck is maple, fingerboard is rosewood, 22 frets, has a Gibson scale length. Set neck, front pickups, Seymour Duncan SH1N, which I think is their PAF pickup, and a Seymour Duncan SHR1B. Is that like the Jeff Beck pickup? But it sounds good, sounds really good. It has a master volume, master tone, toggle pickup selector, tune-o-matic stop tailpiece. Now when these were new in the catalogue, they were 94,500 yen. Luckily it wasn't £94,500 or euros or dollars or whatever currency you use. So you don't see many of these guitars, it has to be said. I haven't seen a whole lot of these. So as you saw in the video there is a big swimming pool right underneath here. So I mean, if you were crazy, you could put 3 humbucker pickups and you could be like a cross, I guess, between Ace Frehley and Paul Stanley. You could have that. So yeah, nice playing guitar. It's not overly heavy either, probably just over £9 or something. I didn't weigh it, but I'm guessing it's about just over £9. Let's look at the neck specs. So the width of the nut is 43.58mm, and when you get to the 12th fret, slightly wider at 53. The neck depth at the first fret is 25.46mm, and that gets a bit thicker as you go up to the 12th fret. It's 28.77mm. So it feels quite wide and it feels quite chunky as well. So let's look at the neck profile at the first fret and the 12th fret. So this is the style of guitar that I've kind of become obsessed with. And you know what it's like when you're a guitar player, you become obsessed with things for, 6 months. You'll see somebody playing one at a gig, or you'll see a video and you think, I need to get one of them. I mean, despite the fact I owned a Gibson one in the 80s and it was horrible, horrible guitar, one of the worst guitars I've ever owned. But recently I saw, my friend had one for a trade and I was like, oh, my Rodder copy. I need to get that. And as soon as I got that, I just loved it so much, I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy another one. This Edwards E-ML-90T, which I saw on Zen Market about 4 or 5 months back, and I watched it for ages. I mean, it was probably more than I normally pay for guitars on Zen Market, because you have to factor in the import costs and everything like that. But I'm glad I got it, I have to say, because it's my new obsession. Like I say, if you're a guitar player, you will understand this very well. You just become obsessed with stuff. Can I get enough of it? As they say in Scotland, you cannot get enough of it. So for the final tune, I mean, I just jam away on stuff, just trying to get sounds and work out what I'm going to use in a video. and I was wearing an Alan Collins Band t-shirt, so I was very much wearing my Southern Rock hat. So this tune may be familiar to you if you're a fan of Southern Rock. It's just a backing track that I downloaded, and I decided, now I'll get this warning out there, decided just to solo for, I think it's over 5 minutes. You may want to watch this in like 2 sittings or something. So it's 5 minutes of me whittling over a Southern Rock style backing track on my Edwards Marauder copy, made in Japan by ESP with Seymour Duncan stock pickups. It's a nice guitar, I have to say. Now I'm going to go straight onto eBay and try and buy every other Marauder that's out there. As ever folks, it's a privilege and a pleasure bringing you content on Dunsy's Guitar World. Cheers for now.